I like cappuccino and fish fresh from the sea. Chips from the casino, I'll wager won't be free. Vinegar, tartar sauce, tomato, ketchup, of course. I like cappuccino.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy Hickins and Trevor Gear.
Hello, but I certainly wasn't happy. I didn't mention it to her, but I thought, no, he looks nothing like me. What are you talking about?
I think it's all in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? Sometimes, I mean, it's true, because sometimes you may see somebody on a movie or on the TV, and you say, God, that person's just like so and so, and whoever's with you may say, "Well, I don't think so," or "Yeah, I see what you mean." So I think a lot of it is our own perception of somebody, isn't it, as to whether they look like us or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there might be certain aspect that they're looking at that you can't see, because we all see different angles.
Differently, don't we?
Yeah,
we do.
Yeah. Now, talking about invention, Trevor, what's your all-time greatest invention?
What do you mean? A human invention?
Yeah, human invention, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I've invented too much, but I think for me, I mean, it could be so many things, couldn't it? But for me, I think the most incredible invention, way before its time, was Concorde.
Yeah.
And I was lucky enough to fly on Concorde.
No way.
I think, about 4 years before it was fine. It's just actually about 18 months before it crashed. And that kind of didn't quite kill the Concorde, the crash. It certainly started the process, but what really killed it was 9/11, because Concorde relied on business customers, and something like 70 or 80% of Concorde's business customers were killed on 9/11. So it wiped out their main stream of income. So that was a tragedy. But in fact, the actual aeroplane, they started to design it at the end, I believe, of the 1950s, and then mainly in the 60s, based on I can't think of the name of the aircraft, but an RAF military plane, the Delta Wing plane.
Yeah.
But it was the most amazing invention, such that even if it was, I mean, of course, they're around the country now and, in museums and things like that.
Yeah.
And they still look way before their time. I mean, they still look modern, more modern than any current airliner. But the fact that they could put it through the sound barrier and have about 108 people on it was something. They had to overcome so many barriers, so many hurdles to do that. And to get the balance of the machine, they would pump the fuel around the aircraft to change its weight and its center of gravity.
Yeah.
But it was an incredible invention, possibly one of humankind's greatest, most clever things to do, that you can safely fly civilians 60,000 feet. I remember seeing when I was up there, it said 60,000 feet, Mach 2, which was about 1,350 miles an hour, which is faster than the rifle bullet. And it was an incredible experience. And I mean, just to sort of say about that, I was in the plane we were in the plane for about 2 hours 15 minutes. It was linked to a cruise, the first ever cruise I did. And so we were flying down to the south of Spain. So we went down to the West Country and then down through the Bay of Biscay and so on. And it was scheduled to be about an hour and 50 minutes. But as we were lining up at Heathrow that morning, I can still remember it very clearly. The captain came on and he said, welcome to Concorde. He said,
we're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear, and Emmy Hickens.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deep Stuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deep Stuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
I love Laura Aikman when she's on the job. Not pretty as a picture, the lot she really